Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're thinking about starting a nonprofit, a church, a charity, or even a community baseball team, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into everything you need to know about 508 C1A organizations and unincorporated associations, what they are, how they work, and whether they're the right choice for you. Before we jump in, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos on business, finance, and nonprofit success. Now let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the basics. What is a 508 C1A? If you've heard of a 501 C3, you might be wondering what makes this different. Well, a 508 C1A is a tax-exempt nonprofit specifically designed for religious, faith-based, and spiritual organizations. Let's break down the key benefits. First, automatic tax-exempt status. Unlike a 501 C3, you don't need IRS approval to operate tax-free. Second, no annual IRS filings. You're not required to file Form 990 like a 501 C3. Third, strong religious protections under the First Amendment, meaning the government has less control over your operations. And finally, it's easier to start and maintain with less paperwork and fewer headaches. For example, let's say you want to start a small community church but don't want the IRS micromanaging how you operate. A 508 C1A allows you to do just that. Fundraise, accept donations, and even apply for grants without the bureaucratic red tape. Now, let's talk about unincorporated associations. This is just a fancy way of saying a group of people coming together for a common purpose, without forming a corporation. Why choose an unincorporated association? It's fast and easy to set up. No need to register with the state as an LLC or corporation. It's great for local groups like sports teams, social clubs, charities, and small nonprofits. And it has fewer legal and tax requirements compared to a corporation. For example, if you and your friends want to start a nonprofit baseball league for kids in your town, you can form an unincorporated association, open a bank account, and start collecting donations without becoming a full-fledged nonprofit corporation. So, how do you start your own 508 C1A or unincorporated association? Step 1. Define your mission. What is the purpose of your organization? Are you a church, a charity, a community sports team? Write down a clear mission statement to guide you. Step 2. Draft a simple governing document. For a 508 C1A, this could be a church charter or a constitution. For an unincorporated association, it might be a simple agreement among members stating how decisions will be made. Step 3. Choose a name and open a bank account. Pick a unique name and get an EIN, Employer Identification Number, from the IRS. It's free. Then, use that EIN to open a bank account for your organization. Step 4. Start raising funds and operating. Once you're set up, you can start collecting donations, organizing events, and making an impact in your community. Now, let's clear up some common questions and myths. Can a 508 C1A accept donations? Absolutely. And guess what? Donations are still tax deductible for donors, just like a 501 C3. Do I need a lawyer to set this up? Not necessarily. A 508 C1A is designed to be simple. But if you're dealing with big money or complex legal matters, consulting an expert isn't a bad idea. Can I pay myself a salary? Yes. Just like any nonprofit, you can pay yourself a reasonable salary as long as you're actively working in the organization. And that's a wrap. Now you know how to start a 508 C1A nonprofit, a church, or an unincorporated association, and how to use these structures to make a real impact in your community. Want more tips? Drop your questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your nonprofit ideas and help you make them a reality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video on financial freedom, business, and nonprofit success. Until next time, go out and make a difference.